Hello, my name is Kyle Ennis. I am the director of Group 1. Featured in Group 1 is playwright Noah McLaughlin and actors Christopher Skipper, Abby Ludden, and Elizabeth Nelson. I hope you guys are excited to enjoy the West Wyoming National RPS Championship, written by Noah McLaughlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 43rd Annual West Wyoming National Rock, Paper, Scissors Championship match. It has been a long and interesting season, folks. A season of triumphs, upsets, rocks, papers, and yes, even some scissors. It has been a season of twists, turns, heroes, legends, and quite possibly the most exciting spree of an underdog team that we have ever seen in the history of our time-honored sport. Let me tell you, this is a battle for the ages. It is truly a David versus Goliath tale, ladies and gentlemen, because now we have the long-awaited match between the West Thumb Up-and-Comers versus the reigning champions, the vicious, the ruthless, the Chugwater Drakes! Not to be confused with their previous namesake, the Chugwater Dragons, it has come to our attention that the East Wyoming reigning champions are called the Dragons, and they threatened to file a lawsuit. So they have since changed their name to Drakes. They're not dragons, they're Drakes. Now, without further ado, let's introduce ourselves to some of these players. We have the privilege tonight of getting some pre-game interviews with the players of West Thumb. If you would like to learn more about our reigning champions, please be sure to go to our website and check out the feature-length documentary by ESPN Wyoming, The Chugwater Drakes. No, they're not dragons. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the players of the hour, the West Thumb Up-and-Comers. You know their story. You know the positions they play. But do you know the whys of those stories? That's what we'll find out today from these interviews. And who first to interview from these players than their dedicated coach? I have the privilege of introducing the one, the only, the appropriately named Coach Rochambeau. Coach! How are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Our players are looking as clean as they've ever been. Our rocks are tough, our scissors are sharp, our paper is precisely 9 by 11 inches. I think it's pretty safe to say that we've got this whole championship trophy thing tied down.
Such confidence, ladies and gentlemen. This is the charisma and machismo of a man who has seen everything there is to see within the game of rock, paper, scissors. This game has 27 possible outcomes, and he studied them all.
Yes, sir. 3 cubed.
Algebra at its finest, folks. If you want to become half as successful as this man, stay in school. Thank you again so much, Coach.
The pleasure's all yours. I'll see you on the other side of this thing with that championship trophy. In the meantime, got some strategizing to do. Yeah. Rock beats scissors.
Now, for the first proper interview of our star lineup, I have the privilege of interviewing the one, the only, Elijah Stone! Elijah, how are you doing tonight?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm doing good.
Ah, good. Elijah, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Like what?
Tell us what position you play, and why don't you tell us your name again for the folks at home?
My name's Elijah Stone. I play offensive rock, and when coach needs me to, I swapped over to defensive rock.
Of course. Tell me, have you always played rock?
Yes, sir.
Never thought about playing scissors or paper?
No, sir.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know how to play it.
Don't know how to play it.
Never needed to learn about it. Rock always wins.
What about against paper?
I never play against paper, sir. Always scissors. And, rock always wins.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Here first, folks. Straight from the star's mouth. If you want to win with rock, don't play against paper. Now, those are really words to live by when you think about it. I have the privilege of introducing the team captain of West Thumb. The brains behind it all. The mysterious one.
All right, listen up. The name's Trim Crosswedge. I'm a senior at Thumb.
At West Thumb.
That is
I
our
could have said that if you didn't take the microphone.
I transferred years ago. My position is offensive scissors. And yes, I am the team captain.
Oh.
Not the best damn scissors player this league has ever seen. My plays, sharp. My mind, sharp. To get big in this league, you have to be calculated. To play my position, don't be so. I came here to play rock, paper, scissors, not to play games. If these Chugwater dragons,
Drapes?
whatever. If these drakes want to get in my way, then they better be ready to get snicked. Any more questions?
Just one. What do you do if you have to play against rock?
What about rock? Oh gee, I thought they hired people who actually know to play the game to do these interviews.
Well, I'll be sure to do my research next time. Now, finally, last but not least, we have West Thumb's sweetheart, Sammy Parchment. Sammy, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. How are you today?
I am doing great, thank you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Sammy?
Oh, I would love to, but where will I start with? Well, I am a freshman from West Thumb. I play paper, and I'm so excited to be here.
Amazing, amazing. Well, we're excited to have you here. Sammy, I must ask, because the Rock, Paper, Scissors League is currently infamous for having a shortage on people willing to play the paper position. People say that it's boring, that it's cheap, that it's a gimmicky position. What is your take on this controversy, and how did you yourself overcome the stigma and become a dedicated paper player?
Oh my goodness, what a wonderful question. Well, I would have to say, in my own words, that not many people give paper a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Most people usually crush or cut, but never cover, It's so sad, and I understand the mentality. After all, I used to be a rock player myself.
Really? Do tell. How and why did you switch from rock to paper?
Oh my gosh. Well, you see, when I was young, and a long time ago, before I realized I had the privilege to go pro, I played rock, paper, scissors with my little sister back at home, and
Oh, go on, tell.
And well, I got crazy and had a long winning strike with rock, and suddenly, all of a sudden, she did paper, and wouldn't you know it, she covered me up, and I lost! That's when I realized there was something special about paper, and I've used it ever since.
What an amazing story, Sammy. Thank you for telling us.
Thank you, of course.
Oh, Sammy, if I may steal you for one more moment. I know that we only have a little bit before the championship match, but I was wondering if you would be willing to show the folks back home what it would be like if an amateur like me played a professional like you.
Oh, of course. Best out of three?
No, not best out of three. We don't need to go by tournament rules here. Just one match will be fine.
Of course, oh, sure. What position do you play?
I haven't really committed myself to a particular position, but I have studied my rock game like any aspiring player.
Of course. Well, shall we?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Oh! Well, you have it here, folks. An amateur like me just can't be a professional paper player. Sammy, I really feel like I've learned something today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. And remember, paper beats rock.
That it does, Sammy. That it does. Well, that marks the end of our interview segment. I'd once again like to thank ESPN Wyoming for sponsoring our time to talk with these Herculean athletes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the championship match. The rules are best of 3. The plays always land on shoot. And the winner of this championship goes home with an award. Oh, I must be honest, folks. I do not know what that sound was. I'm actually quite frightened. I'm listening in now, trying to get more information. If I had to describe it, I wouldn't say it sounds like a dragon. No, it's a little bit more shrill. I would say it sounds like a drake. Oh God. Could it be that we are about to witness the forbidden strategy not utilized within rock, paper, scissors for the last century? Could it be? It is, folks! It is the forbidden strategy! Chugwater is so desperate to defend their championship title that they have sent out their mascot, the Chugwater Drake, to crush the opposition. Oh, what a horrid situation. What is there to do for these poor West Thumb souls? Oh, the humanity.
Boy, Weather Boy, whatever your name is. Where the hell's our coach?
Coach. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just gotten word that the coach, Dear Rochambeau, has been eaten by that villainous Drake!
How rude!
There's only one way to settle this now, folks. This marks the beginning of the match. All that there is to do left is to sit back and watch the slaughter. Oh, what is there to do? Oh, the humanity. What are we going to do, Captain?
Oh, I'm not quite sure. Get a hold of yourself, soldier!
I wasn't even like it was.
Beat this dastardly dragon. This dragon. If we're going to beat this thing, we need to do it the way Coach. The way Coach would have wanted us to win.
With rock?
With covering it with paper!
By cutting it with scissors.
No, although good idea, but no. We will win this together. Battle stations! Oh. Charge!
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Time to cut you down to size.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what I'm seeing! What an astounding turn of events! We are witnessing rock, paper, scissors history! A new optimal strategy at play, and I do believe it has just earned the West Thumb up-and-comers the victory! Oh no, he's standing back up. Could it be? One, two, three, shoot! Ladies and gentlemen, we have our winners! The West Thumb up-and-comers have emerged victorious in the championship match! Oh, we would like to once again thank ESPN Wyoming for sponsoring this wonderful event. for the league, for providing endless entertainment through the value of rock, paper, scissors. We'd like to thank the players, their families, and their coaches. May they rest in peace. And most of all, we'd like to thank you, dear viewers, for tuning in today to watch us tonight. We would love to see you next year for another exciting round of